Hello, everybody. Accureye here, and welcome back to another. Welcome back to another Don't Starve video. In today's video, we are talking about. Well, it's kind of a different video, if you will. We are going to go through my first impressions for Don't Starve Hamlet. So, Don't Starve Hamlet, as you may or may not know, is currently in early access for PC only. That's the reason why you're seeing me play it on PC. But with that being said, it is currently Don't Starve exclusive PC game. So yeah. With that being said, it is basically what it is. For the most part, of course, the game is still in development for the most part, so, it is not yet in final production. In fact, the next patch for Don't Starve Hamlet, or Don't Starve, drops on December 6th. So at the time of this recording, if you're not watching this now, and you are or if you're not watching this the day it was released, and you're just watching it, on the day that, on a future date, then, at the time of this recording and the production of this video, Don't Starve is still in early access, and these are just my first impressions, kind of an early impressions video, if you will, kind of early impressions, whatever you want to consider it, video. And, for the most part, I'm impressed with Don't Starve Hamlet. It's been a fun video, or it's been very fun, refreshing for the single-player, experience, and just in general, has been a absolute, blast to check out. I personally am excited to continue to play Don't Starve. I love how this new rendition of Hamlet came out, and personally, it brings a fresh perspective, if you will, a fresh experience, if you will, to Don't Starve, and it brings in a whole lot of new elements, a new survival, if you will, adventure, and just in general, I cannot wait to get this on PS4, as well as I of course already have it on PC, but I can't wait to get this on PS4. I would love to see how the port goes from of course, PC to PS4, because obviously, as you may know, PC is, it is going to be its home count. It's where its home is. It's probably going to have some of the more, earlier renditions, or at least earlier patches, earlier fixes. And, with that being said, it's been a fresh experience, a fun experience to see, to see the title gain such a new face, if you will, and just a lot more dangers, as well as a lot more, things that could happen. As it is, Don't Starve currently has only 2 new characters in the game. One of the new characters being, of course, Wilbur, who is our very first, and I'm excited that she's our very first, actual pig character. For me, I actually am excited to have a character that's actually a pig, and it makes me wonder how, when ROG comes around, or when you go into ROG or Reign of Giants, how Wilbur will react among the normal pig villagers, because as it is, Hamlet, it is all pigs, and the cities are all basically pigs. These are basically intelligence intelligent pigs who have their own currency system. As you saw there, I got paid by one of the pigs, and it's just exciting to see these pigs and you surviving to do all their maintenance and whatnot, and just in the case and in the thought of getting paid, and gaining money so that you could so that you can not only live in a house, but also, have to experience city life in Don't Starve. I mean, it's definitely a takeaway from all the normal Don't Starve that you may be known to know, you may have known. But, I mean, impression-wise, especially for early access, and this is my first impression for early access. This is not my first impression for the final product, as when this was recorded, and as of this editing, it is still in early access. So if you're watching this in future video, this is, I'm going to call it an early access look, an early access review, if you will, of Don't Starve Hamlet. So, with that being said, and with that having been said, just remember that there are still changes that could happen in between when this video was created, and of course in between the time that maybe you're coming around to watch this video or experiencing this video. So yeah, as I've said, there are going to still be probably some changes that will happen and whatnot, but I mean, overall, I've been impressed. It's been an enjoyable video to watch. I will probably be doing a Don't Starve what you don't know, or bet you, or something along the lines of, bet you didn't know this or whatever, for Don't Starve. And I will be explaining Don't Starve in general on a future video. But with that being said, I mean, this is just a quick video. I wanted to just give you my first impressions and show you a little bit about Don't Starve. One thing I'd learned while I was playing this, and I didn't know that this flower shop actually sells seeds. And as you may or may not have known or remember from the original Don't Starves, is seeds like, of course, like dragon fruit seeds, of course, as you may or may not know, were extremely difficult in the past to get because of course of the 1 in a million or whatever percentage it was to get them. But I mean, it's kind of nice to now see a place where you can get seeds and and of course be able to in a way be able to gain a a new look and whatever on the title and on the game. But like I said, these are my early impressions, first impressions, whatever you want to call them, video, and with that being said, I mean, thank you everyone for joining me on this video. If you did like this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, get subscribed. Also, you'll see that now I'm sending money. Before we quit this video or end this video, sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and show you this. But before we end this video, as you can see, money can be spent to now use for meals and stuff. So, I mean, in general, of course, now meals are not so much of a I guess you could say a hardship if you have money, which I mean makes it a little easier in general for the title. But I'm happy that there is now a chance for you to not completely starve or completely have issues with surviving. But like I said, and then here I was just kind of like, oh hey, he fell asleep. So I'm not sure if this will be patched out. I don't think this will be patched out. I mean, obviously, as you saw here, I'm being a little thief. I'm being a sneaky little thief. And I don't know if it'll ever be patched out, but that is something that I love about Don't Starve Hamlet, is you not being able to, in general, just rob people, the good people of their of their stuff. But I mean, like I said, in general, that is my thoughts and whatnot about Don't Starve Hamlet. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, get subscribed, hit that bell notification because I know you want to know when my next video drops next. Thank you everyone for joining me on this video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the channel and whatnot. I am live on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/Accureye. You can join me live on Twitch. There, I am trying to do 6 days a week of videos. But in the process right now, and as my schedule stands currently, I am live on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So thank you everyone for joining me. And if you like this video, you know what to do. And until the next one, this is Accureye signing out and saying farewell, everyone.